Guys, what is going on? In this video, I'm going to give my thoughts on the news that broke over the weekend that going forward, we're no longer going to have brand-specific pay-per-views. That's right. If you haven't heard it, but I'm sure you've heard it by now, WWE is going to be doing away with brand-specific pay-per-views, and all shows going forward are going to be dual-branded. Now, when I first heard this news, I had a feeling it would happen just due to the uncertainty of the upcoming pay-per-view schedule. I knew something was going to happen. We already knew that Money in the Bank was no longer a, brand-exclusive pay-per-view. To me, that made sense. Money in the Bank should have been dual-branded to begin with. However, going forward, this is the pay-per-view schedule from here on out. We have Backlash on May 6th. We have Money in the Bank on June 17th. Extreme Rules July 15th. SummerSlam on August 19th. Hell in a Cell September 16th. TLC on October 21st. Survivor Series on November 18th. And Clash of Champions December 16th. And of course, this upcoming Sunday, February 25th, we have the Elimination Chamber. And then on March the 11th, we have WWE Fastlane, SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view. So, my thoughts on this are twofold. On the one, I have to say it is a positive that there are going to be less pay-per-views. When the brand split started, and I heard brand-exclusive pay-per-views are coming back, I was worried it was going to be too much. And of course, I think that's exactly what happened. Some of them were good, a lot of them were hit and miss, and it was just oversaturation. Having 2 pay-per-views a month to me is just way too much. You don't need 2 pay-per-views a month. Frankly, 1 a month is more than enough. Hell, I'd love to see them go back to 8, I think would be a good number. That's what I would do, but at the very least, 1 a month, okay, fine, that's doable. The fact that both brands are going to be on one pay-per-view, it does increase. I know why they're doing this, because obviously ticket sales were probably not that good for these brand-specific pay-per-views, so they figured you lump everybody together, into one giant pay-per-view. That should help to boost ticket sales, and we'll see. I think it will help. So the one nice thing is less pay-per-views to watch and review. Because like I said, Fastlane coming up, I can honestly care less about. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. As of now, I'm not. Because the card to me just isn't that appealing. I've been more attentive to the Raw side of things lately, which just goes to show you how far SmackDown Live has fallen since the Superstar shakeup. Damn it! It's not a draft, it's a shakeup! Thanks, Vince. Can't say draft. But the point being, less is more. So that's a positive. However, on the flip side, this ain't confirmed yet. Rumors are abounding that besides, as you can see behind me, Columbus scoring a goal, that sucks. Pens are still leading, though, 4-2. The fact is that these pay-per-views could potentially, it's not confirmed, so it's just speculation, could be 4 hours each. That's right, you heard me, 4-hour pay-per-views. Now, in theory, instead of having 2 pay-per-views a month, in some instances, which would be a total of 6 hours, you'd actually be, some would argue, cut down to 4. And when you take in the pre-show, that's 5, but I don't do pre-show. Pre-show, no way. If you're doing 4-hour pay-per-views every month, I still think that's way too much. At most, your WrestleMania, you can get away with it with SummerSlam. Rumble, okay, fine. I thought it was good this year. Those shows, okay, fine. You want to do 4 hours. WrestleMania, I'm okay with that being 5 hours if you time it right and you have a nice flowing card. If you want to do 5-hour WrestleMania, that's fine. Mania is the only one that should go 5. And I'm including pre-show. There should not be a 2-hour pre-show. It should be 5 hours, main card, that's it. Boom. Not a 2-hour pre-show, 4-hour, it's just too much. No. So, hearing that every pay-per-view potentially could be 4 hours in length just makes me go, this company just does not understand. Less is more. Less is always more. Back in the day, it was 2 hours and 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Then you had 2 hours of Raw and 2 hours of SmackDown. To me, that was the winning formula. Mania was your big show. It was 4 hours. And that worked for so long. Why deviate from this and at a time where your ratings continue to go down, your attendance is going down. Yeah, you're still making money overall, but obviously if they were making money on these pay-per-view events, don't you think they would continue to do the brand exclusive pay-per-views? And another worrying sign is it's going to hurt talent. Not so much the top card guys. They're gonna get room on these pay-per-views. But the lower card and mid-card guys, there's just not going to be enough room. Even making these pay-per-view events 4 hours in length, you're just not going to be able to fit everybody on the card. So it takes away opportunities for those guys. I heard another rumor that we're going to see more multi-man matches on these pay-per-views to try to shoehorn everybody in on these cards, which is something that I hate to see. Only the people that should be on this card, on these pay-per-view cards going forward, should, it should be the matches that are worthy of being on a pay-per-view. We don't really see that much anymore because they do such a terrible job of building up to these shows. But, you should go out of your way to... Not everybody can be on these cards. And now it's going to be even tougher with both rosters. So, in a way, it's going to hurt not having the brand exclusive pay-per-views. So it's kind of a good-bad thing going on here. There's some positives. There's also some negatives. So it's kind of like, which way do you tip the scales in your favor? See this as a negative, a positive. I kind of see it as a little bit of both. We'll see how it goes. I do like that there's less. Less pay-per-views is always better because then they actually feel more special. But to me, it kind of waters down the brand split even more. I mean, we knew they were slowly but surely, just like they did last time. Same people in charge, this brand split. I was eager to see how long this thing would actually last. Because they did the same shit last time. They used to have brand exclusive pay-per-views. Then they got rid of those. Then they slowly began merging the divisions back together. And then before you know it, the brand split was over. So are we already seeing signs of the end of the brand split? With John Cena being a free agent. Same thing with The Undertaker and, stuff like that. I'm just like... Maybe. I don't know. It's just... there has been some positive to come out of the brand split, but to me it just feels like, well, they're just going to... In the long run, you watch, they're just going to end it anyway. They've already, stacked Raw compared to SmackDown in the last Superstar Shakeup. Raw clearly benefited from that, and SmackDown was left in the dust, just like it usually is. So, and then you got Road Dogg's great writing to ruin that show, so I don't know what the heck's going on. So that's just... kind of my, thoughts and opinions on it. Not sure what to think. Kind of in the middle. I just hope it works out for the best. But we'll see how long this brand split continues to last. Because like I said, it's going to be really hard. You can't have every single champ. If you have all the titles defended on every show, you're going to have Night of Champions for every pay-per-view. How many? You got 2 titles of, 2 women's titles, 2 tag team titles, a cruiserweight title, 2 world championships. It's just like, and then how are you going to have any other feuds that aren't for the championship? It's going to be very interesting to see going forward with dual branded pay-per-views. So that's just my thoughts and opinions that I wanted to share about this video, guys. Leave your comments down below for what you think about the dual branded pay-per-views. The schedule will be down below in the description box. And be sure also to check out my WrestleMania 34 card predictions video. And tomorrow night, guys, I will, of course, be back up here for my live Raw review, the final Raw before the Elimination Chamber. And, of course, for the Chamber, got to announce that I will be doing live reactions for both the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match and the Men's Elimination Chamber match. So 2 live reaction videos as the pay-per-view is happening. It's been a great way to interact with you guys. Still trying to fine-tune the live experience. If you guys could provide any feedback that can make that better, I'd always appreciate it. And remember to please click my like and subscribe button here on youtube.com/DanielGaiza412 for all my latest thoughts. So until my next video, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys later on. Take care.